It started at a funeral, not his own grief, someone else's, and that was what made it so terrifying. Aaron Cole was 34 years old. He played piano at events for a living, weddings, corporate dinners, hotel lobbies, background music for other people's moments. He was good at it, not great, not the kind of good that fills concert halls, the kind of good that fills a room quietly and makes people feel something without them knowing exactly why. He had made peace with that a long time ago, or so he told himself. The funeral was for a woman named Mrs. Eleanor Grant. He had never met her. He was hired to play soft music before the service, standard work. He sat at the piano at the front of the room, played quietly while people filed in. He was halfway through a slow piece when it happened, a sound. Not from the room, from inside his head, low and heavy, like a cello being played underwater. He stopped playing, looked around. Nobody else reacted. Nobody else seemed to hear anything unusual. Just the quiet shuffle of people finding seats. Just the soft sound of grief moving through a room. He put his hands back on the keys, started playing again. The sound came back immediately, low, mournful, incredibly sad, and attached to it, like a color attached to a feeling, was an image. A woman sitting alone at a kitchen table, early morning light, cold cup of tea, a photograph in her hands she kept turning over and over. Aaron blinked. The image was gone. He finished the piece, packed up his things, drove home, and told himself it was nothing. Exhaustion, low blood sugar, a strange moment that meant nothing. It happened again 3 days later. He was playing at a wedding reception, happy occasion, bright room, dancing people. He was midway through an upbeat piece when the sound came back, different this time, higher, sharper, like a violin string pulled too tight. And with it, an image. A man standing in a car park alone, staring at his phone, not moving, just standing very still in the middle of a busy car park, like the world was moving around him and he had forgotten how to move with it. Aaron looked around the wedding reception. Everyone was laughing and dancing. He scanned the room carefully. In the corner, a man in a gray suit was standing very still, staring at his phone, not dancing, not talking, not eating, just standing, like the world was moving around him and he had forgotten how to move with it, exactly like the image in Aaron's head. He went home that night and sat at his own piano for a long time, not playing, just sitting. He was not the kind of person who believed in unexplained things. He was practical, grounded, logical. He believed in what he could see and hear and prove. But something was happening that he could not explain, and it was getting harder to ignore. He started a notebook. Every time the sound came, he wrote down what he heard, what he saw, where he was, who was nearby. He filled 6 pages in 2 weeks, and slowly a pattern emerged that made his stomach feel strange. The sound only came when he was playing piano. It only came in rooms where someone was carrying hidden grief, not loud grief, not obvious grief. The quiet kind, the kind people carry to weddings and work meetings and ordinary Tuesday afternoons, the kind nobody talks about because the moment does not seem appropriate. And the image that came with the sound was always that person, shown to Aaron in a private moment of their pain, something they had never shown anyone in the room. Something they were carrying completely alone. He told one person, his older sister, Claire. She was a nurse, practical and caring in equal measure. She listened to everything without interrupting. When he finished, she said, "Have you considered that this is not happening to you?" "What do you mean?" he said. "I mean," she paused, "you have spent 10 years playing background music at other people's moments. You have trained yourself to read rooms, to feel what a room needs, to respond to emotion with sound. That is just my job," he said. "Is it?" she said. "Aaron, you are one of the most emotionally perceptive people I have ever known. You always have been. You walk into a room and you feel everything in it. You always have. You just found a way to do it from behind a piano where nobody could see you doing it." He was quiet. "So, what is happening to me?" he said. "I think," she said carefully, "that you have spent so long feeling other people's emotions and translating them into music that somewhere along the way you stopped feeling your own." Aaron drove home slowly that night. He sat in his car outside his apartment for a long time, thinking about what Claire had said. He thought about the man in the gray suit at the wedding, standing completely still while the world moved around him. He thought about how immediately he had recognized that feeling, not because he had read it in the man's face, but because he knew exactly what it felt like to be in a room full of people and feel completely alone inside it, to smile at the right moments, to nod at the right times, to play the right music for everyone else's moments, while your own feelings sat untouched in a quiet corner, waiting, the way they had been waiting for years. He had lost someone 3 years ago, his closest friend, James, not to death, to a falling out that happened slowly and then all at once. The kind of friendship ending that nobody writes songs about because it does not have a clear moment to point to. Just a gradual silence that one day became permanent. Aaron had never properly grieved it. He had been busy. He had told himself it was fine. He had played piano at other people's moments and told himself that was enough human connection for one person. He had filed it away, neatly, quietly, and kept working. He called James the next morning, 11:30 on a Wednesday. His heart was beating much faster than he expected. James answered on the 4th ring, surprised, cautious, but he answered. They talked for 2 hours, not easily at first, carefully, with long pauses. The way you talk when you are crossing back over a bridge you were not sure was still standing. By the end, nothing was fixed, but something was open that had been closed for 3 years, and that felt like enough for one phone call. Aaron went back to playing piano that weekend. A hotel lobby booking, routine work. He sat at the keys, started playing, and waited for the sound. It did not come. The room was just a room, warm and ordinary, and full of people going about their ordinary lives. He played for 2 hours, just music, clean and simple and his. And for the first time in longer than he could remember, it felt like enough. It is very easy to become an expert at other people's feelings while quietly neglecting your own. We notice everyone else's pain. We adjust to everyone else's needs. We show up for everyone else's difficult moments, and then wonder why we feel empty, even in rooms full of people. Aaron was not hearing other people's grief. He was hearing his own, reflected back to him through every quiet person in every quiet corner of every room he had ever played in. His mind was not broken. It was trying to show him something, the same thing it always shows us when we ignore ourselves long enough. That grief does not disappear when you stop looking at it. It just finds other ways to get your attention. Take care of other people. That is a beautiful thing, but not at the cost of taking care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty piano. Is there something you have been feeling that you keep pushing aside because someone else's needs always seem more urgent? Tell me in the comments and share this with someone who needs to hear it today.